Alright guys, well it's October 21st. Me and Gary are in the truck right now. We're on our way out to North Dakota. We're going to stay out here till Monday. Game plan for this weekend is we're going to get some cameras out. Ultimately going to try to get prepared for a couple weeks from now during the rut when we're coming back out here. The temperatures are going to be pretty warm this weekend, so we're hoping to get lucky. Who knows what will happen. Hopefully see some deer and have a good time out here. So we'll get back to you guys hopefully with some action. What you think, boy?
Thanks. We're gonna get a big one today.
Alright, well, it's the morning of October 22nd. It's been a pretty slow morning, to be honest. I just had a pretty big Kyle come chasing a couple does by me. And it's pretty much all I've seen from deer this morning so far. Just had a couple turkeys come walking through, so the critters are up and moving. They just need a big buck to get up on his feet and come through here. So, alright, it's Saturday, October 22nd. Finally back up here in North Dakota. I think the game plan for this weekend is to hunt mornings and nights, and then go scout and dirt in between. Guys, well it's about 10 o'clock right now. Me and Garrett just got out of the timber, coming into another spot to throw up a camera and maybe a mock scrape. We're just gonna bounce around here this morning and do a little scouting and see if we can find some hot sign for tonight. So here we go.
We just found this creek crossing right here. Pretty hammered. We're gonna put a scrape at the back here. It'll set up perfect for east wind and even a north. Actually, it'll probably set up pretty good for any wind. It'd be nice because you could shoot across this creek from one of these trees right here, maybe 40 yards, but then you could shoot to the scrape, which would be no more than 10 yards.
Evening of October 22nd, Saturday. Me and Garrett just found this piece today and kind of just went for a little walk, scouted it real quick. Both hunting this field. It's just like a hay field or a rye field, but it's the only field around here that we could find that still had green in it, and there's tons of deer sign in here, tons of deer poop out in the field, and I'm just set up on this edge, and Garrett's probably 300 to 400 yards north of me, sitting another little pinch in between two fields. Hopes are high for tonight. Seems like there's a ton of deer living in here, so should be able to see some. Here to give you my first few impressions on the new torch sight we just received from Redline Bowhunting. First impressions, super awesome sight. Just like the DTM, slides right into the bridge lock system super smoothly. This sight's actually a single pin with another vertical pin underneath it. I really like that about it. Yeah, this vertical pin they got stacking system, it's pretty sweet. It's about 10-yard gap between your top pin and your bottom pin, so you can be at 20, not slide your slide at all, and use that bottom pin and be hitting on 30 pretty dead on. This sight was super easy to sight in. All I had to do was find my 20, and then I actually ended up backing up to 50, slid the slide down to 50, and then I just lined up the sight tape from 50 to my 20 mark, and it was that simple. Another cool feature on this sight is they come with 3 different leveling bubbles. You can get yellow, red, or blue, so you can choose what's up to you, whatever you like. It's got a sweet battery, a rechargeable battery light in here, so you can recharge your sight if your battery dies. And I'll be heading out to North Dakota here on the 10th of November. I'll be out there for a few days with Garrett. I'm super excited to put this sight to the test. Hopefully I can put a buck down and put it to use. Well, it's November 11th. Back out here in North Dakota. Me and Garrett are hunting out here for the weekend. It's actually day 2 of our trip. We showed up in town yesterday, but the weather was just miserable. It's blowing 30-mile-per-hour plus winds and snowing. Could only see 40-50 yards out here in the trees, so I didn't even bother taking out the camera last night. Still dealing with 25-mile-per-hour winds out of the north today, so it's pretty cold, but we're gonna sit out here and try to last as long as we can, try to pull a holiday sit today. So
alright, it's 9:06 on November 11th. We're officially here in North Dakota. Got ready this morning to get out here early. Roads were still brutal, took forever to get out here. And the wind's cranking right now. Trying to find motivation. Finally got out at 8 o'clock. Came out here, got hopped in the stand, looked at my trail camera, and there's a big buck right over here. That's the way it goes. The deer are definitely moving with all this wind and that weather. Kept them locked up last night and all day yesterday, so the wind's supposed to calm down here a little afternoon. So Luke just passed on 2 8-pointers, so we'll see. It's definitely cold and the wind's out of the north, so hopefully nothing comes to the north, because I'm definitely not going to be paying attention to the north right now. Oh man, I just shot one. Oh, it looked really far back. God dang it. But he was cornering away, so it might end up good. Oh, I gotta let it sit. Oh, man. I gotta make a phone call quick. I just got Luke back here. He was sitting like 300 yards to my east. He said that he only seen that short time 10, so hopefully that's good. I went and checked out the arrow. Arrow looks good. It's so hard to tell. This snow is just straight powder, so everything that hits just sinks. But yeah, I'll kind of tell a little story what happened. So there was that short time 10 that first came through, and I was just gonna start videoing him, and so I didn't have my bow ready or anything. And I looked behind him, and there's an actually bigger one that I ended up shooting, obviously. But they both worked their ways within 10 yards. And I was still trying to figure out my camera and my bow and not get busted by that first buck that came through. Well, it all worked out. Stars aligned. I got a shot. It looked a little far back, but Luke said that bigger one didn't make it to him. The short time made it to him, so hopefully that's good. But look at this. They say freaking get as high up as you want. I was only freaking maybe, I can touch that with my bow, 10 feet maybe. So that's good. But let's go track this deer. I'm excited. But I'm not excited if I try to drag out. Looks good. Real bloody. Like I said, it's freaking hard to see, but it's loaded with blood. So, I don't know. It's been 40 minutes. I think that's time. Enough time. You, Luke?
yeah, I say we follow some blood and see what we can find out.
What's that one say? Good night. Boomtown, maybe a little far from that, this shot, but LFG. I'll let you guys figure that out. That's my hair.
a spray at your.
Yeah,
Definitely looks like it could be a long hit. Take a look up in there.
Where?
Is that a deer right there?
It is. But
What?
it's a buck, dude. I wish I had my bino. That's him, dude.
I think he's dead.
You do?
I think so. Hold on. Let's go, buddy.
We're gonna sneak up here. Hopefully he's dead.
He looks dead to me.
Heck yeah, boy. Heck yeah.
Hey, that's a nice buck though, man. Holy smokes! He did.
That shot was far back, but he's quartering.
Yeah, he's cornering away from me a little bit. Let's go, dude. It's freaking sweet.
Here's my 2022 North Dakota archery buck. It's crazy how it went down. I kind of told the story earlier, but that was my first 2 deer that I've seen on this trip out of the stand. I don't know, I'm blessed. This spot is so good. It's been so good to us. I see so many deer all the time. It's just so fun to hunt. I'm happy. I'm happy I don't have to come back here and freaking hunt in all this snow and cold. Might sleep in. I don't know, we'll see. But I don't know, I'm jacked. Now I gotta get one in Minnesota. So, until then, Luke and Tyler will be out here, hopefully filling their tags. But right now we got a long drag through 12 inches of snow, so it's not gonna be very fun. So we'll keep this short and sweet and to the point. We're out of daylight, so Luke needs to take pictures. Send this to Alex, everyone, my fiance, my dad, president. I don't know. We'll see. I'm jacked. Alright guys, just Luke here again. It's November 12th. Morning number 2. Day 3 of our hunting trip. Finally got some weather here that I don't feel like I'm going to get blown out the tree. It's pretty dang calm. I think we only got 5-mile-per-hour winds out of the north today. I've already been up in the tree for half an hour or so. I had 2 does come by. Back in the same tree that Garrett killed out of last night. It's a sweet little pin shoes hunting. This is a spot to be in, at least in this property. I think it's the best place I could be at to put myself in for opportunity to kill a deer. If that made sense at all. I mean, no, I'm just rambling and jambling right now. Gonna sit in the tree as long as I possibly can today. Hopefully put a buck down. Get back to you guys with some action.
past hour, I probably had another 4 or 5 does come through, and then I had a really nice 8 or 9 point buck come chasing 2 does through. He was about 80, 90 yards from where I was sitting. I actually ended up climbing down, and I moved over here to kind of where that buck was cruising. He was cruising the edge of this creek I got to my right. I didn't really get down to move over here because I seen him cruising over here, but most of the deer actually that were coming in across this field on Monday were winded me before they could even get to where I could shoot them. So jumped down real quick, ran over here. I'm only a stick high. I'm literally, my feet are probably 4 feet off the ground right now. It's gonna be pretty wild if I shoot one from this spot, but fingers are crossed. We've seen a nice one that I'd definitely shoot, so maybe he'll come back by again tonight, or I'll get a crack at one of his buddies that are hanging out on this property, so fingers crossed.